I've definitely seen a rise in the popularity of sardines in recent years, quite possibly due to its rebranding from pilchard to sardine. It sounds cooler, also with international travel, very, very popular, cooked on open fires, etc. And certainly with the piri-piri oil, it gives it a fresh and vibrant flavour. You've got the heat of the chilli, you've also got the zestiness of the lemon. And certainly in our restaurants during the summer months, definitely a more popular dish in recent years. We were very fussy as a nation about eating fish on the bone, but that is changing now, and they have got small fiddly bones. But you know, once if you cook them properly, the fillet comes off, the bones get left behind. Hello and welcome to Padstow Seafood School. My name's Mark Puckey, I'm the head chef here. Today I'm going to be cooking some sardines in piri-piri marinade with a nice little tomato and red onion salad. So, got some beautiful little sardines landed on the market this morning. Nice and fresh, you can tell they've got lovely red gills on them, nice bright eyes. But before I go into preparing those, I need to just get the marinade going. So, for that, I've got some African peri-peri chili flakes, some garlic, finely chopped, and then I've got some lemon zest, some lemon juice, and a really good quality olive oil, and some seasoning. Now I'm using Cornish sea salt, and a bit of white and black pepper mixed together. It's good to blend them. Black pepper gives you spice, white pepper gives you heat. Next for the sardines. Now all I've done with these is run them lightly under the tap and gently rub them to remove the scales. You've got to be very careful because they're so soft, especially around the gut area. You don't want to damage the guts. So what you do is cut from its backside, straight up the middle, like that. And then you can basically pull out the guts right up to the head behind the gills. Then it's back under the sink for a very quick rinse. And it's always a good idea just to cut along the top of the stomach lining, just to open the blood line. And then onto a clean tray with some absorbent cloth, just to take the moisture off them. Just for a minute or so. Next job is just to slash 3 cuts down the sardines. Helps them to cook evenly and also for the marinade to penetrate nicely. The next stage is to get the marinade onto the fish. Now the marinade can go on over the top. Then you just turn the fish over in the marinade, get it right into the gut cavity. Okay, and they can be left for a few minutes to marinate. And now for the salad, I've got some really nice vine-ripened tomatoes, which I'm just going to slice, get some salt on them. Salting tomatoes is really, really important. Brings out their flavours and it also makes them sweeter. It reverses the kind of acidity in them. Okay, so I'm going to put these onto a tray also. Give them a nice salting. Take out the excess moisture to make the tomatoes sweeter. And then onto a tray just to take some of the excess moisture out. And then some red onion. All I'm going to do is just trim either side, like that. And then slice it down, nice and thinly. Next stage, we're going to slice some red peppers, blistered under a hot grill, skin removed, and then sliced. We've also got some lovely black Kalamata olives. Now to put the salad together, make a slice just over halfway through, one of the slices of tomato, and then I'm going to arrange my tomatoes on the plate. And the last one, you tuck under the first, like so. Sprinkle with some sliced red onion, red pepper. Sprinkle with the black olives, a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and of course a little bit more salt and pepper. That's the salad done. I'll just drizzle some oil over that just before I serve it. But I'm just going to slice and put a couple of slices on the plate. You put the fish on top, then when you've eaten the fish, you mop everything up with the bread. A rustic bread, which are going to go underneath the sardines on the plate just to soak up all those lovely juices, which you can eat at the end. Right, for the cooking, I'm just turn the fish one more time. You don't want to leave them too long in the marinade because the lemon juice will start to cook them. Just a little bit more oil, and then on with the fish. And for a fish this kind of size, you're talking a couple of minutes each side, no more. With something so oily as a pilchard, you take them off early because the heat carries on going through and finishing them off nicely. You know, you want to cook it to a core temperature of no more than 55 degrees Celsius on the bone. Ideally about 50, and let the natural heat there just finish them off beautifully. And I'm just going to pour the rest of the marinade now, or some of it, just over the top. Give it that kind of cooked on a campfire effect. Okay, to finish the salad, I'm just going to sprinkle a few more salt flakes over the top, a little bit of pepper, and then a drizzle of really nice extra virgin olive oil. A little bit more heat going through. Just kind of make sure they're released before you go for the turn. And the final bit of marinade. What you don't want them to do is dry out during cooking. You can pretty much see they're cooked down to the bone. There you go, on the underside already it's up to 52 degrees. So that's good enough for me. Take them off. It's best to try and catch them when they're just a fraction undercooked in the centre, because the heat will finish them off beautifully then, without the risk of them overcooking. And taking them straight off the heat onto a tray will kind of stop that cooking process. There we go. Barbecued sardines with peri-peri oil and tomato and red onion salad.